Good morning people, today we are going to be reviewing this, and this is the Armour All Snow Foam. Now I did get this snow foam from somewhere unexpected. I got this from Home Bargains. Why did I get it from Home Bargains? Because at Home Bargains this will cost you the grand total price for 520 millilitres, £1.50. It is on offer. I'm going to presume this is from another country as well, because even though this does say down here, made in the UK, where is it? Right there, look, made in the UK by Energizer Auto. Energizers in the people that make the batteries also own Armourall. I didn't know that. But all the instructions on here are not in English, and even if you peel this back here like that, none of the instructions are in English. I don't know what language they are in, but I'm going to presume this is a surplus stock from somewhere. Henceforth, why it's at Home Bargains for the price of £1.50. But even if you can't find this at Home Bargains, you can get it off of Amazon for around the £6 mark, and I will put a link in the description below for this one. This does look different on the image, but this is the same product, 520 millilitres, 520 millilitres. But annoyingly, as I said, because the instructions on the back are not in English, I do have to go online to find out the correct method of dilution. So for this, you can use this in a bucket, and we can use it obviously on our snow foam cannon, and it says to use 200 millilitres of product to a 1 litre foam bottle and then use it. So obviously I'll start off with 200 millilitres and then I'll increase the dilution and we'll see how foamy we can get it. And for this video, I will be using the MJJC Foam Cannon SV3 because it's a bloody good lance. So as it says, 800 millilitres of water, 200 ml of product in a very quirky purple. I'll try and put this in the lance without spilling it. Does it actually, oh, does it smell of anything? No, it doesn't. Well, it doesn't actually have a smell at all. I'm going to speed this bit up because I always spill it. Gonna pat myself on the back there, didn't spill a drop, and anyone would know that if you do this, that is incredibly rare. So let's go out to the car and let's see how good this is. So we're outside now. Today I will be cleaning the Leon. I've got an MJJC lance using 200 ml of product. I'm also using a Titan 140 bar pressure washer. As I said, I'll put everything in the description below, but let's see how this goes. Well, it's very, very watery. It still doesn't have a smell though. Looks a bit weird sniffing your car, doesn't it? But no, definitely doesn't have a smell. But that is just really, really running. That's not a very good snow foam at 200 ml of product. Because it says I can put this in my shampoo bucket and use it to wash the car. That's what I'm going to do. So I won't be wasting this. But let's go back inside and we'll up the dilution because this is pretty pointless. Timing that, because that's no fun as a snow foam, is it? So let's go back inside. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to up the dilation. But annoyingly, where this is only 520 ml and I've already used 200, I've now got like a really odd calculation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 250 ml of product in here and 250 ml of water. That way this will then be a 50-50 dilation. And then if you ever did buy this, it would then give you 2 applications around your car. Well, actually it would be, what, 260 ml, but I'm going to do 250 ml because that's nice and easy for me. So that's what I'm going to do now. So now it is considerably more purple. We've got 500 millilitres in here. So as I said, I'm then left with a tiny little amount. I'll probably put that in my soap bucket. But yeah, let's go back out and let's see how good this is. So remembering I've only got 500 ml in here, hopefully I've got enough to do the whole car. So let's see how this goes. Good foam up. That's a nice and dry foam. Look at that. Don't get me wrong, it's nice and sunny out. The car is dry, by the way. Forgot to say that at the beginning. But that's a nice foam up. Look at that. Not overly heavy. Quite a light. I'd say it's a dusting of snow foam. There you go. It's a nice fancy word for you. But that is really strong. Look, it's not even dripping off. It's actually not bad stuff. The only downside is obviously that you'd only get 2 applications of 1 bottle, but that's really good. Look, not even dripping down. All right, let me put another coat on there and I will time it. I'll start the timer. So that is now coming up to 4 minutes, and most of it has now come off the car, although actually I quite liked how it went on. And I should have been recording in the first place, but I did have some bird poo over there, so when I jet washed it earlier, it actually took it straight off. So for its cleaning capabilities, actually I think it did okay on the just jet washing off side. But as you saw, because I had a little bit of shampoo left in the bottle, I've thrown that in the bucket and I'm going to use that to clean the car, which is what I'm going to do now. So even though this says that you can use the bucket and sponge method to clean your car, this is my fancy Soft 99 sponge. Very different. I'll leave a link in the description because it's different. You might quite like it. But anyway, I don't think this suds is up very well. So look, on the roof, there is still a lot of soap on there. Sorry, I just can't lift the camera up any higher. If I then start to agitate it up, see that's not sudsy enough for my liking. I don't like that. Look, if it's still cleaning, then I guess it doesn't matter, but when you're cleaning, you do want to see like a load of soap bubbles coming up. I mean, just a couple attempts of this and it's kind of gone, and this is holding the soap in it, you know, it's not like it isn't, but yeah, not the best at sudsing up with the sponge. So there we go, that is the Leon now clean. Now for the Armourall, I think it did an okay job. It did an okay job at cleaning. Just a shame it doesn't suds up. A good point though, it doesn't smell of anything, because I know that sometimes when they put the artificial smells in it, you know, if they want to make it smell like bubblegum, it does get a bit overpowering after a while. But this one didn't do that, so it's just a shame it's not that soapy, but it did a good job at cleaning. So I've now dried it, so let's go inside and conclude this video. Right then, what are my final thoughts of the Armour All Shield Snow Foam? Now, if you can find this for £1.50 like I did in Home Bargains, 100% give it a go, because that's an absolute bargain of a steal price. If you can't, and you can only get it for around the £6 to £7 mark, think about it, because realistically 200ml wasn't good enough, and then if you then want to do 300ml, then that would make your bottle awkward sizes. That means you would have to do 250, 250, and then you would only be able to get 2 washes out of this bottle. So then if you paid £6, it would cost you £3 to foam up your car. And there is products out there that are cheaper and that I would say does a better job. But this does an okay job anyway, just it works out quite expensive. So that being said, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.